I was a little bit nervous, guys, not gonna lie.
I was too. I was so nervous. I was like,
You're doing great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So are you.
Thank you. I mean, we all get social anxiety, but I get it pretty bad sometimes.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I'm tattooing, I'm busy. I'm doing something. Half my brain is occupied. So then you end up just having the most like fun, unhinged, cooked chats.
Most memorable moment as a band. Probably our tour in Indonesia. We were just like, all right, no drugs. We're not doing any drugs in Indonesia. That would be insane. That'd be crazy. And then day one we get there and we meet up with our chaperone, we meet up with his partner, books all the shows and does all the licensing. And then our driver, and then another guy got in the van with us and we're like, oh, who's this guy? We're like, oh, he's your drug dealer. And we're like, okay, sick.
I'm lucky enough that I'm at the point now where I can kind of do stuff that I love and get bookings from it. Like I love doing custom stuff. I love doing all kinds of stuff. But when I've got spare time, that's when I draw designs that I really want to be doing. Just post them on my Instagram, see what happens. Kind of get the ball rolling.
That's my dress sense, basically.
Okay. See, I think this is just how all my lesbian girlies dress. And it's a hit.
Well, he pulls it off.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Adam Sandler core.
Yeah.
You're the originator.
Yeah, he bit my style. I'd love a xenomorph.
Yeah, let's do it. Back piece.
Let's
go.
Actually, yes.
Okay.
That would be sick.
Deal.
Deal.
Sterile high five.
Yeah.
Great.
Live from
Yippee.
Freestyle Tattoo, back for another episode of Getting a Tattoo while doing a podcast. We are live from the guest suite here at Freestyle Studios with none other than Kikifoxbones and Zane Harlem. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
Awesome to have you in the hot seat, and very keen to see what we're going to get done today, and also keen for everyone watching at home for their questions and to jump in and have a chat with us while we're live. It's not very often you get to see behind the scenes of a tattoo like this, so please get your questions in, and let's get into it. What are we doing today, guys? What's on the menu?
Well, tattooing a samurai lynx. I basically messaged Zane. I was like, what do you want? And you're like, you can do whatever you want. Or you could do a samurai lynx. Like, I feel like you had it ready to go.
I had it ready to go.
You did have it ready to go. Yeah.
I've wanted a lynx for ages for some reason. I don't know why. They're not... I think they're my favourite animal. I think.
They're very cool.
They're very cool. I just like the little ears.
They got swagger.
Yeah.
Shall we start?
Get
Yeah,
into
absolutely.
it. Yeah.
Let's go.
It's either that or whatever that cat thing is that sits on its tail in the snow.
Oh, the palace cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got like the grumpiest faces.
They do.
Oh, they're so good.
I'd be pretty grumpy too if I had to sit on my own tail.
Oh, truly. In the snow.
In the snow.
Ugh.
Yeah, yuck. Yeah, no. Samurai lynx.
Samurai
I
lynx.
was locked and loaded with that.
So good. It's such a sick design.
It really is.
I was thinking about like rogue samurai when I was drawing it, like Ronin. I feel like there's a bunch of manga and stuff that I read as a teenager that was like very, like I've gone off to do my own thing. He's like a dark horse kind of thing.
Yeah. Enemy of the emperor
Yeah, that's it.
kind of deal. Yeah.
That's it. They actually used to be best friends,
Oh, shit.
but then something happened. I'm not sure what it is, but now they're mortal enemies.
And they've lived for so long that they can't even remember what it is.
That's it.
But they just know they're
Yeah.
enemies.
Exactly, like a family grudge.
Yeah. Yeah. I like giving backstories to my tattoos. So far, only the ones that you have given me have backstories.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, you can do it retroactively. You can be like, this tattoo here, we've been on a journey together.
I'm trying to think of what I would get. I lie. I have a backstory for the ninja frog that I got from, I can't remember who I got that from now.
I haven't seen the ninja frog.
And you never will.
Secret tattoo.
So you have had a few tattoos together before. How did you guys link up, and yeah, where did the journey begin with you guys?
It would have been from soft stuff.
It would have been from soft stuff.
Yeah.
So I saw a design that Vicky did for a character from Bloodborne named Vicar Amelia. And I think you made a post or something that said, like, I really want to do this. And I was like, I really want to get that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It was
yeah.
Dark Beast Parl. I'd done a drawing of it, but I was like, it's
That's
not going to work
right.
as a tattoo because
Yeah.
it was too detailed, it was too messy and stuff. But I was like, but something like this.
Yep.
And you're like, well,
Yeah, it was Dark Beast Pearl too. That's such a sick
Yeah.
design.
oh, it was so much fun, that one.
Yeah.
I'd been binge playing Bloodborne for, oh my gosh, like months at that point because I
Yeah.
wanted to like platinum it.
Did you platinum it?
No.
Oh no.
No, because I can't deal with the chalice dungeons.
That, you know what? It's such a slog.
It really is.
It's such a fucking grind.
And I feel like it's designed to be done as like multiplayer stuff.
Mm.
But I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to either. And the multiplayer for Bloodborne was never good.
No, it's so janky.
Yeah.
So janky. But I'll get there one day. But in the meantime, I rage quit and drew that.
Yeah, fair.
And I started doing like Bloodborne Flash and stuff. I was like, well, if I can't do that, at least I can do this. And yeah, we did a big Vicar Amelia on your ribs.
Yes.
That was a day session, that one.
And it didn't hurt at all.
I feel like you're lying when you say that. I can't imagine it didn't hurt.
No.
I mean, it didn't seem like it hurt. You just kind of put your headphones in and tuned out. But
I was just listening to other people screaming just to put myself in the correct mind space, you know?
yeah, if they're screaming, then you're not.
Exactly. Live vicariously through others. Speaking of FromSoft, what is your opinion on the Dusk Bloods?
Ooh, well, I think it's basically, I've been calling it Bloodborne 2, Second Bloodborne. Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah,
It's
Electric
basically
Bloodaloo.
Electric Bloodaloo, yeah. It's basically because they had like a whole bunch of like legal issues, didn't they, with Sony?
They did. Well, I don't think it was with Sony. I think they had legal issues with a Korean company that was trying to engage in a hostile takeover.
Oh,
But Sony bought them out
okay.
from their... I can't fully remember. They either bought them out from their parent company
Right.
or something to that effect. But they're owned by Sony now. So,
So then, like, whatever they want to do, if they want to do a sequel, they have to run it by them first.
yeah. Which is so weird that it's a Switch 2 exclusive.
Yeah, that's
That I was
bizarre.
not expecting.
That's really bizarre. Like, I'm wondering how it'll actually run.
Yeah, probably badly.
Probably badly.
I imagine.
And then when we all do a bad job on it, we can just be like, oh, it's because of the Switch. It's not because of me.
Yeah, exactly. It's the hardware.
I'm actually amazing at these games.
Yeah.
But, you know, no one will ever see it.
It's also a weird decision to have it be like co-op online only.
Yeah, they keep pushing the whole co-op thing.
Yeah, I'm
like-
not a fan of it.
There are some people that don't have friends and still want to play video games.
Exactly,
So-
like me.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
But yeah, I don't know. I still haven't played Night Rain, so
Oh, wait, has that come
Maybe-
out already?
I think so. Surely, right?
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
Neither.
Basically, once they said Dusk Bloods, I was like,
Yeah.
that's all I'm thinking about.
And it's so annoying because the trailer looks so good.
It looks, isn't there a fucking jetpack in it or something?
Yeah, there's like an old-timey like steampunk jetpack, vampires and shit.
Yeah. And like some kind of, I don't know, I saw a T-Rex in there somewhere.
I don't remember the T-Rex.
You don't remember the T-Rex?
But I'm going to watch the trailer again.
Yeah.
Because if there's a T-Rex in that
There's a
game,
T-Rex.
I might actually buy the Switch too.
I don't know if it's like a boss or if it's like a weapon that you can do, like something you can transform into, but
If it's a weapon, that's so much sick. That's so much more sick than it being a boss.
yeah, because that bit in Elden Ring where you can turn into a dragon.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
yeah. Yeah, spoilers for anyone who hasn't played Elden Ring yet.
Spoilers for this incredibly, like, I want to say niche, but it's really not, is it?
And no, it's definitely their biggest game.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people just like play the first part and they're like, all right, well, I've experienced that though.
Yeah.
I'll just watch a Let's Play now.
Yeah, as soon as they get fucked up by the tree sentinel, they're just like, alright, I'm out.
Oh my god. That's a hard one, less than that.
Yeah.
Tree Sentinel.
Yeah, I'm a bash my head against the wall kind of player when it comes to
So you didn't take the lesson? You weren't like,
I did
oh,
not
I
take
should
the
go
lesson.
around these people. No.
Nope. I killed him after, maybe 40 attempts.
What, with like a stick or?
Yeah, with like whatever the starter thing is.
Oh my god.
I pretty much just had a hatchet for the whole game, for the whole
Okay.
playthrough.
See, it was my first Souls game was Elden Ring, so I like...
Really?
Yeah. I'd never played any of them before. So I didn't really know what I was doing, so I went Sorcerer, because at least then you can like stand back and just like fire spells at shit.
Yep.
And that worked. That kept me going until like things started to get proper hard and I had to actually know what I was doing. And I was like, great, I've got to go back to the start now.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No lessons learned for me. I just had my axe.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, I did get another axe. So I just had
dual-wielding
two
axes.
axes,
Uh-huh.
and that was it.
Mad bleed proc.
Yeah, yeah. I had the frost one and I can't even remember what the other one was. Oh, it was the two-handed axe that
It's a two-handed axe?
Godfrey uses. Not Godfrey, Godric.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never really used an axe.
It's not good. It's not good at all. Oh.
Well, controversially, I always picked Rivers of Blood. It's just, it was too good and people said it broke the game.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I'm doing great.
I'm
Don't
like
come for me like that.
Two-shotting every boss.
Exactly. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
For the morale boost.
See, I just like nerfing myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, it's just hard mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Challenge mode.
Yeah. Which I guess is the good thing about that game is that you can just kind of set your own difficulty by the build that you make. But that being said, I never played like PvP,
Oh, yeah.
so
I mean, I tried it for a while because there's that thing in Volcano Manor where, like, I don't know what it is, but you have to have killed a certain number of people to be able to get it. Oh, no, I'm thinking of if you want to reach Moog earlier.
oh
Do you know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
yep.
And you have to have killed a certain number of people.
Yep.
So I started doing PvP for that. Did a terrible job. And I was like, look, I'm just going to go the long way.
Yeah,
Fuck
fair.
this. All these people who do nothing but PvP, they spend their whole lives like perfecting it.
And just have the most cracked fucking builds.
Oh my god. And then me, the fucking casual, showing up.
Yep.
Just like, hi guys, I'm here to play.
And
I'm
then
here
you're
to
just
play
lagging
Bloodborne.
like a maniac. You're just
Yeah.
like, right, this is the worst.
How's that feeling?
Fine,
Doing
actually.
alright? Not
Yeah.
twitching? Nothing?
No,
Chill.
it's all good. Now,
We got a comment from like a spirit,
Oh,
and she's asking about your Xeno collection.
well, of course, Flecker Spirit is asking about the Xenomorph because that's Alicia who got a big Xenomorph yesterday.
And she's wanting you to get one as well, I think.
Oh.
Can you add one to your collection?
As in Zane or as in me? Do you want a Xenomorph?
I'd love a Xenomorph.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. Back piece.
Let's
go.
Actually, yes.
Okay.
That would be sick.
Deal.
Deal.
Sterile high five.
Fuck yeah.
Great.
Because that one that you did, that was the one that was like up the shin and like all the way up the leg, right? That was sick. That's such a good tattoo.
Thank you so much. I was so psyched about that one.
Yeah.
Alicia's one of my favorite clients. Like, literally just messages me like, hey, here's this fucked up monster. Tattoo it on me. I don't
Fuck
care
yeah.
how. I just want it to be big. I want it to be spiky and dark and stuff. And I'm like, say less.
Fucking oath.
So
Would
yeah.
that be on your Instagram somewhere?
Yeah, I've just posted it. So it should be one of the most recent ones. It was so cool. It was a 2-day project, which I don't usually do because it gets a bit painful. Should be that one. Yeah. Big girl.
That's so sick.
Thank you so much. We're doing another one. I think in about a month's time, we're going to match it on the other leg with the King Xenomorph.
Oh, that's fucking dope. Yeah, that's sick. Where does the name Kikifoxbones come from? I've been meaning to ask you for ages, and it's never come up.
Gosh, I've had it for ages. I think Kiki was just what I was called in high school.
Yeah.
And then I think teenage me dyed my hair red for the first time, and I was like, oh yes, fox aesthetic.
Very good.
Then I was like, got to make it a bit goth, got to add bones in there.
Yep.
And then I just kept the same screen name for absolutely ever.
Yeah, fair.
But also my partner calls me Kiki.
Oh, cute.
So Vicky's okay. It's an all right name. It's the one my mum gave me, but Kiki's cute.
Yeah, it gives more Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, it's a bit more aesthetic. Because, my real name is Victoria, which I feel like it's not the vibe.
It's not the vibe unless you're, you want to be in Bloodborne.
Yeah, actually. Well, where does the name Sketch Method come from?
I don't know. I have no idea.
No?
Nope, I can't remember. It just sounded good coming out of my head.
That's cool.
And I was like, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
It is a great band name.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thanks. Sometimes I wonder. Yeah, no, I think we'll just spitballing names, and then that just came out, and I was like, all right, fuck it, that'll do. We just kind of agreed. It's pretty funny. We've played shows where people don't know us at all, and have come up afterwards and been like, "Oh, I thought you guys were going to be like a rap group." I was like, "What?"
I think I wasn't expecting you guys to be as heavy as you are. Which
Oh,
was
really?
a fun surprise, yeah. I knew you guys were a punk band. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The cheapest film clip ever made.
I haven't seen this before.
We did a open call for friends to come and film with us, and 3 people rocked up. We were like, all right, we can make this work.
Is your real friends?
Yeah.
True friends.
Perfect tattooing.
Yeah. Some people would disagree.
What's interesting at the shop, what people listen to. Some rooms it's smooth jazz, and then other rooms it's metal, pop punk.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a different vibe for what helps them.
Do you have a particular thing that you like to tattoo too?
It's a bit of a mix. I think if you listen to the same thing every day, you start to go a bit mad. But
Yeah.
I think my staple is Ghost Radio.
Oh, hell yeah. What do
Ghost
you
fan.
think of
Ghost
their...
Radio, what's that?
Ghost the band.
Oh,
and then it's just
yeah,
a
yeah.
Spotify
Yeah,
mix
yeah.
of their stuff.
Great band.
Yeah. love
So
them.
keen for the new album.
Yeah. Have you heard any of the tracks on it yet?
Yes. I've heard... I think have they released 2?
Yeah.
So I've heard 2.
Satanized, and
Yes.
there's another one I don't remember the name of.
I don't remember the name of that one either. Both good.
Yeah.
Both very good.
Really cool. And the new vibe is really good as well.
Yeah. They're, again, a very vampire-y aesthetic.
Yeah.
I like it.
And cheesy as well,
Yes.
Halloween style.
I love how camp that band is.
Camp.
Yeah.
They're camp, yeah.
When I first started listening to them, I thought I had no context for what their music sounded like. And I just felt like something heavy that I hadn't heard before.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, Ghosts look pretty heavy. Give them a listen. And I listened to Dance Macabre, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I love this. But then, by the end of the song, I was like, no, I definitely love this.
Jamming out.
This is amazing.
Yeah, they're a bit deceptive for anyone who hasn't heard them. They wear skeleton face paint and dress like members of the clergy.
Mm.
It's the dead Pope is their lead singer.
Yeah. And their whole band is just ghouls. They're all anonymous ghouls.
Anonymous ghouls. I love that.
That's great. Last time they were in Sydney, I went to see them.
Oh, slow. Was that 2 years ago?
I think so.
I saw them in Melbourne.
That would have been cool.
That was amazing.
Sydney was good, but no one wanted to come with me, so I just drove myself.
Oh, no.
And then I drove back at I think it was 3 in the morning or something. and then got stuck behind one of those fucking road trains that takes up every lane. And it was going 60, and I was stuck behind it for like an hour and a half.
Oh, God.
And then it finally got out of the way, and I was like, all right, sick. Sped up. About 30 minutes later, I got stuck behind a fucking another one for another 40 minutes. I was like, God damn you.
That's when you just pull over and take a nap.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? No, nothing will stop me from getting home.
But you guys are, is it this weekend you're doing a performance?
Yes,
Is it Dancing
we're
Fest?
we're playing Dancing Fest,
Yeah.
which will be on at the Baso Saturday. Pretty sure it starts in the afternoon. Come along, fucking heaps of sick bands. Press Club, Body Jar, us, A Bowl of Goldfish, bunch of sick bands. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Because that's a regular thing, isn't it? I went, I think, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it had a couple of years off, and then it's made a comeback this year and last year. And I think they're really pushing for it to be a consistent yearly thing. Which would be good, because the lineup every year is just crazy good.
Yeah. Got a lot of good local Canberra bands.
Yeah. So buy tickets. Come along. It's going to be sick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, be sure to go check it out. We had a question which might follow on from that about your favourite venue in Canberra, and when, and a separate question also from Melons, when are you playing at Descent next?
Oh, we haven't actually played Descent yet. We got offered to play with the Pingers, but we just couldn't make it work. But we will be playing at Descent soon, hopefully. As for favourite venue in Canberra, it doesn't exist anymore, but it was Magpies Club. Magpies Club was the fucking best. It was so good. It was like underground, just perfect venue. And
I ever went there. Where was that?
it was near where, you know where Akiba is?
Yeah.
It's like on that road, but like further toward the mall.
Right.
Yeah. And then the guy who owned it.
Oh, in the hotel, like where they're building that hotel.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you walk downstairs. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that is an old classic. That place.
Yeah, it's so good. I remember when they had their last night, a bunch of us went and just got absolutely trashed. It was great.
Send it out in style.
Yeah. It was good.
I did that for Reload recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they closed down. R.I.P. So we all just went and got trashed for the last time.
Wow, I did not know that. Where have I been? I like Reload.
Yeah.
That sucks. Man, I'm sad now.
Yeah. The Guitar Hero never worked, but
No.
the vibe was impeccable.
Yes. The Mario Kart always worked.
Yes,
That's all that matters.
truly.
Yeah, this is news to a lot of people watching. A few people are just finding out that Reload is closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Just downstairs from where we are, actually.
Yeah, R.I.P.
It's always a great place for an after-work bevy.
Yeah. Reload in peace.
Another one from Rotten Orange,
Oh, hey.
who I think is probably coming in next week, if it's who I'm thinking it is.
I believe so.
Yeah.
For a foot tattoo. Risky.
Asks most memorable moment as a band.
Most memorable moment as a band. Probably our tour in Indonesia. That was sick. That was just so much fun. I got sick halfway through. That sucked. But aside from that, all the shows were sick. Like, it's just like it's just such an environment where you just make it work no matter what happens, and everyone's just all in, all on board. It was just so much fun. We had a guy the entire time we were like planning the trip. We were just like, all right, no drugs. We're not doing any drugs in Indonesia. That would be insane. That'd be crazy. And then day one we get there, and we meet up with our chaperone, we meet up with his partner who books all the shows and does all the licensing, and then our driver, and then another guy got in the van with us, and we're like, oh, who's this guy? We're like, oh, he's your drug dealer. And we're like, okay, sick. And yeah, that went out the window fucking immediately. It was good. But yeah, hopefully we'll be actually, I don't know how much I can give away here. We have announcements for things coming up. Big things coming.
Exciting.
Yes.
Things coming.
I won't say anything more than that.
Was that Indonesia trip your first tattoo? Was that what you was, or just a tattoo?
Yeah, no, that was my first tattoo.
Yeah.
I got Young Link's Smash Bros render on the back of my ankle, on the back of my
He's just here,
car
right?
equipment. Yep.
Yeah.
And it was a terrible idea because it was a backyard tattoo. And then like the next day we went to some like outdoor hot springs thing. And because we're playing shows, we're just like sweating the entire time. So we did not take care of these tattoos at all. All of us got a tattoo. But it came up sick. And I was like, all right, I'm invincible. I'm completely indestructible.
Probably more luck than anything there.
Yeah, that's what people keep telling me. I prefer to think of the latter. Wait, the former. The former.
You're invincible.
I'm
Yep.
invincible, yeah.
Is that something you advise against, Vicky, going to Indonesia for your tattoos?
I'm sure Indonesia's fine. I just think that maybe, you're traveling, you're sweating, you're maybe not cleaning the area as much as you would if you were at home. You know, it's pretty risky.
Or cleaning the area at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they do tattoo booths at events and stuff. And I've never done it. I don't know what it's
Yep.
like. But I always wonder, like, once they leave the station, the client, I'm like, I've got no way to guarantee that you're going to take care of this. But I guess that's just tattooing anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you got no way to guarantee that anyone will take care of them.
Exactly, yeah.
Like,
You give them your spiel, you hope for the best.
yeah.
You harass them in 3 weeks and go, hey, how's it going? Can I have a healed photo, please?
Or you hear from them in 3 days being like, I just went to the beach and got sand all in it and now it's fucked. Why?
And I'm like, remember when I told you not to go swimming? They're like, oh, I thought you meant go swimming.
Yeah, I thought you said go straight to the beach in salty water. Man.
That's why it's all written down on my Instagram.
Yeah, no, some of the venues we played in Indonesia were sweaty as fuck. There was one place called the Orgy Sauna Room, and it was just like it was basically just a hot box, and there was no ventilation, and it's just like my guitar was sweating by the end of it. It was fucking so hot. It was good. 10 out of 10 would do again.
And the tattoo survived. So
And the tattoo survived, surprisingly.
that's what I'm hearing here.
Yep.
That's my takeaway from this story.
That was going to be the catalyst as to whether or not I get another tattoo. If this one survives, I'm good. And it did.
And look where we are today.
And look where we are today. Laying very sultrily. It's actually quite relaxing.
Yeah, right. I literally tell people when we do calf tattoos, I'm just like, all right, so the way you're going to be sitting is paint me like one of your French girls.
Yep.
And then they get it.
And boy, do I feel like a French girl right now. Hoo-hoo. Yeah, there's something about, because I've had a few tattoos from you now. There's something about your style or something that just, it feels just like nothing. It's
It's not
wild.
too stabby.
No, it's good.
Well, we'll see how you feel when we pack this in with some colour. That'll be a step up, I think.
Yeah, I'm keen.
But we'll do that. I don't think we can do that in an hour, so we'll do that next time.
Fair.
Well, you've got your demon lady coming up as well too soon.
I do.
I'm really excited for that one.
Yeah, if anyone saw Vicky's Instagram, that purple demon lady, That's mine. That's mine.
Zane nabbed it.
I nabbed it. It's going right here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'm keen for that
She'll
one.
have a great home. Take good care of her. Don't take her swimming.
I will not.
She'll be great.
In fact, I may never go swimming again.
So, Vicky, is that how you often do it? You get inspired and then you just chuck out a post and the first in best dress grabs it?
Pretty much, yeah. I love doing that. You know, I'm lucky enough that I'm at the point now where I can kind of do stuff that I love and get bookings from it. Like, I love doing custom stuff. I love doing all kinds of stuff. But when I've got spare time, that's when I draw designs that I really want to be doing. Just post them on my Instagram, see what happens. Kind of get the ball rolling.
I was surprised how long that was available for, because I've been eyeing it off for a while.
I think it was because it was a big piece.
Yeah.
I got a lot of messages about it, and they're just like, can I get it about this big? And I'm like,
Is that absolutely not?
Oh, like, it
You can
wouldn't
get it
work
this big
that
if you get it
size.
right across your eyeball. How about
Yes.
that?
Forehead tattoo.
Yeah.
You got to find a good name for it, because that is what I tell people when I give them a really cool tattoo. They have to give it a name.
Yeah, okay.
Is it this top one in?
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
Or mine.
Well, I was I just wanted to draw like a hot demon lady, as you do.
Yep.
But her makeup, I think it had just been some kind of award ceremony where Chapel Roan had done like that clown blush down
Yeah,
from her
yep.
eyes. And I was like, oh, that would look so sick on a demon, like with a red toned skin. And
Yeah, fucking oath.
so there she is.
Yeah, keen. I don't have a lot of arm tattoos either, so that'll be good. It'll be a good addition.
Hell yeah. I think I'll be a lot chattier when we're doing the shading. It's just the line work.
Yeah, I don't know how
Zone in.
people talk while tattooing at all, to be honest. I would just be laser focused, like, I'd be so scared of, like, fucking it up or something. God.
Well, I think I'm usually pretty chatty when I tattoo, and I think it's like, it started when I was an apprentice and I was just fucking nervous.
Yeah, yep.
I was like, I can't let them know I'm nervous. What can I do? I can chat. I can just
yap
run my
at 'em.
mouth and they'll never know. And I think about it now and I'm like, obviously they knew, but
Yeah. So like, this person's talking a shitload.
yeah. You sure she knows what she's doing? I tell you, I've got a lot of respect for the people who've stuck with me since my apprenticeship.
How long ago was your apprenticeship?
I've been tattooing for 3 years.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That's
So-
surprisingly short.
Yeah.
We've got some apprentices at the moment at Sisters, and they're all going really well. They do like flash events, where it's like you're aware they're an apprentice, and they're like a little bit cheaper than they would be otherwise,
Yeah.
and that gets them all of their practice.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, works well.
How long's a tattoo apprenticeship usually?
It depends on the person, the shop, the style, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
For me, it was roughly about a year. If I'd wanted to learn like realism or like really precise geometric kind of stuff, I can imagine it going for a bit longer. But the style I wanted to do after about a year, I felt really confident. I didn't need supervision, that kind of thing. And that's when it's like, all right, you're a senior, you know what you're doing. Off you go.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Got to do some bigger stuff.
It's like taking the training wheels off.
Well, there's not really any training wheels. You kind of just dive in.
The best way to learn, though.
Yeah. I mean, you can do like silicon skin to practice, but that doesn't really teach you like about depth. It teaches you like how to be steady with the machine and just like get used to the process. But the actual depth of the skin is the thing that
Yeah.
you only really can practice on skin. So I tattooed myself a lot as an apprentice. My first tattoo was on myself.
I feel like that's quite common.
Yeah. Very common. And it's a bit of a point of pride. Like, you meet a tattooist, you're like, what was your first tattoo? They roll up their pant leg and they're like, this one. Show you some abomination.
What was yours?
Mine's a little African rain frog.
Oh, cool.
Have you seen those? Like, they're these little potato-shaped creatures that they just look absolutely ridiculous.
I think I might have had a yowie of one of those.
Oh, yowies. Oh, I loved those.
Yeah, me too. I had so many of those.
Me too. I had like a massive Tupperware box of them.
Me too. Well, not a Tupperware box, but like a big wooden, it was like a chest or something.
A chest of yowies.
Yeah.
You got to bury that in your backyard and someone can dig it up one day and be like, oh, wow, what are these relics? What were they used for?
What was their purpose? Nothing was their purpose.
I buried a Barbie doll in my backyard once.
Oh, really?
My friend and I were obsessed with ancient Egypt. So we like wrapped a Barbie doll in toilet paper, put it in a shoebox and buried it in the backyard. And I
Hell
think
yeah.
I moved house like a year later. So someone's probably found that by now.
That's about as metal as Barbie gets. I think. Can't say I've ever buried anything.
Mm-hmm. What would you bury? If you could bury anything, what would you bury?
Oh, my enemies.
Your enemies?
All of my
Yep.
enemies, I'd bury them in a hole.
In a hole, yeah.
Real-
All the same hole?
Yeah.
So to fight it out in
Yep,
the hole?
stacked on top of each other,
Mm-hmm.
shoulder to shoulder.
Well, no. If you stack them, then they can get out. They can climb on top of each other.
It's going to be a deep hole.
A deep hole.
Yeah,
okay.
real deep.
Like a chasm.
Yes.
Maybe a chasm more than anything.
A canyon even.
Canyon.
Oh
A
no,
canyon
canyon
of
seems
enemies.
like you could... Yeah, Canyon of Enemies seems formidable.
I think that's just a band name, isn't it?
Yeah, Canyon of Enemies?
Subtitle or a band name.
That's not bad, actually.
What kind of music do they play?
Oh, fucking death metal for
Obviously.
sure.
Obviously.
We are Canyon of Enemies.
Canyon of enemies.
Me and a friend of mine want to start an emo band called Straining to Achieve. I think that's a fucking great name for an emo band.
I think that'll be a hit with folks in our
All right,
our
SO.
age range.
SO, we're doing it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get the hair?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna shave completely bald and then just wear like a emo fringe wig.
Wait, just the fringe?
Yeah, just the fringe.
Just the fringe?
Just the fringe. I'm just gonna glue it.
Just glue it right here.
Yeah. Badly too.
I tell you, it's fucking gutting hearing like emo being described as like songs of yesteryear or whatever.
I know, right?
Like, oh, I used to be on TikTok. I don't go on there much anymore, and I think it's mostly because of stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're all like Y2K fashion, and they show something like that I would have worn as a teenager, like, but dorky as shit, and they're doing it like perfectly, like clean cut, like gorgeous. And I'm like, my soul can't take this.
Yeah. I'm lucky. I had no style as a kid. Basically, whatever Adam Sandler wears, that's what my teenagehood was. That was my entire dress sense as a teenager.
But Adam Sandler in which movie?
Adam Sandler in real life.
In real life?
Yeah.
Okay.
What he just wears around.
Because now I'm just thinking about the movie Click and how much I fucking hate the movie Click.
I also fucking hate the
It
movie
drives me
Click.
insane. Everything about that movie.
Yeah.
It should never have been made.
No. Same with Jack and Jill.
I
Jack
haven't
and
seen
Jill
that one.
sucks.
What's that one?
It's his own sister and they live together and it sucks. God, it sucks. It's the worst fucking movie. There's a bit in it where Al Pacino does an ad for him, like Dunkin' Donuts or something.
Why?
And then he changes his name to Dunk Pacino.
Are we looking it up?
Or Dunkachino or some shit. Yeah, that's my dress sense, basically.
Okay. See, I think this is just how all my lesbian girlies dress. And it's a hit.
Well, he pulls it
No
off.
idea.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Adam Sandler core.
Yeah.
You're the originator.
Yeah, he bit my style.
You should tell him. You should send him a message. Just be like, bitch, you stole my vibe.
You know what? I will.
Do it.
I'm going to message him right after this.
Do it. Keep us updated.
Yeah.
And chuck a sketch method song in your next movie.
Yeah. And don't
As
make that
payback.
movie another grown-ups movie, for
Oh.
God's sake. Actually, I feel like our music would have
Would
been...
you ever say no to your music being used in a movie? Even if it was like Grown Ups 2 or...
If it was Grown Ups 2, I
or
would
Free,
actually be
yeah.
so fine with that. It would depend on the movie. If it was like that fucking like Red Pill movie, no.
Oh my god.
Anything like in that vein, fuck no. But if it's just like a goofy, like fucking dumb, shitty movie, then fucking yeah.
He's his best when he's like not taking it seriously, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Although they're making a Happy Gilmore too, and I
Why?
don't feel good about that.
Why?
Because
I
people can't leave shit alone, I guess. I don't know.
too many sequels. Make some new shit.
Yeah,
This is my like old man yells at cloud moment. Like make some new things.
just anything new.
No more remakes.
Especially like that era comedy doesn't translate well into a sequel nowadays.
Yeah.
Anchorman 2 fucking sucked. I haven't even seen Zoolander 2.
I was talking about the Mighty Boosh with some friends today, actually.
Oh, true. That
you ever see that?
surprisingly doesn't hold up
No.
super well.
Not at all.
Oof.
Like, I think if you grew up watching it, you can kind of like, you know, rewatch it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
introducing it to somebody new, I don't think I would.
Yeah, nah, neither.
Nah. It's got some bangers though.
Oh, it's got some great episodes. Eels.
Eels up inside ya.
Find an entrance
Where they
can.
can. It's so fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. It is.
And we all just thought it was okay. We're just like,
Yeah,
yeah, I can get
it is.
behind this. It's all right.
I mean, it was the perfect thing to discover in the early years of just smoking a shitload of weed. I was like, yes, eels up inside me, yes. Good.
Well, a friend of mine watched the Milky Joe episode for the first time
Oh.
when getting high for the first time
Great.
and had a horrible time.
Yeah, that's not a good combo.
No. And that person was me.
Oh, no.
Nah. It was awful. Because I feel like that was the most, like, terrifying episode.
Yeah, that was the most psychologically, like,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Old
Especially
Greg is an
because it's
icon,
in
though.
season 2. Like, it's such an out of place episode in season
Yeah.
2. Like, season 1 is all just, like, jovial and fucking dumb.
Hmm.
And then that episode, like, in the middle of season 2, just comes out of nowhere.
We're going straight to hell.
But yeah. Yeah, no, fully forgot that they just did blackface a bunch in that show.
Oh my
I was
god,
like,
they did.
ugh,
Yeah.
that does not hold up at all.
Ugh. And I remember being a kid and seeing that and being like, this feels wrong and weird, not understanding fully why.
Yeah.
Just being like, huh, why is this happening?
I was just stoned as shit, and I was just like, yeah. But now, as an adult, as a mature man, I look
As a
back-
comedian yourself.
yes, comedian.
Comedian.
I look back on those years and I shudder. Not really. I had good times.
I haven't had a chance to see your comedy, actually. What kind of
That's-
stuff do you do?
I basically just, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't do it enough to really have a style of comedy. I just kind of, whatever I think's funny, I'll just say, and then people either laugh or they don't. And it's terrifying.
I don't think, I couldn't do it. There's no way.
Yeah. I have to take breaks from it because I just get too, it just stresses me out. Which is a weird thing to say about comedy, but like, I don't know.
Doesn't Jordan Peele say it's like the closest genre to horror?
Yeah, he's right too.
Yeah.
He's due for a new movie too soon.
Yeah, have you heard anything about any new ones?
No, but I would be keen. Nope was sick.
Nope was fucking brilliant.
It was real
I
good.
loved that.
I wasn't a huge fan of Us. Though.
Us was, I don't know, there were parts of Us that I thought was amazing, like, you know, Lupita's acting,
Yes,
all of that.
she's great and everything.
But I don't think I'd rewatch it,
Neither.
which is strange. I'm not even sure why.
I think, I don't know. It focused too much on the allegory of it, and then the narrative just didn't make sense by the end. I'm like, oh, wait, everything that happens below happens above, but the layout of the underground is just a subway, so how are they
And
copying
also, I
each
think
other?
they eat rabbits. or
They eat
something?
rabbits.
I
How
don't
many
know.
rabbits are in the subway?
What do the rabbits mean? Are the rabbits like a symbol?
Yeah.
We need a YouTube ending explained video immediately for us plebs who don't understand.
Yeah. I'm just not smart enough. at
No,
all.
I think it's like it's very American, and I wonder if people from America kind of just see it and they're immediately just like, oh, I get this.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it was all about that charity thing they did, like the Hands Across America thing.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, fuck, it's been a while since I've seen it.
Because I just had to look that up. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. And then the ending, they just... Spoiler alert.
I can't believe I just did that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's a movie that's been out for 5 years and I spoiled it.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
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 Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, you've still got Nope to watch if you haven't seen any Jordan Peele movies. Just watch that one.
Yeah. So basically, the ending of Nope.
Have you heard that?
Ghost all along.
Yeah. He
And the
was
real
definitely
ghost was the friends we made along the way.
Yes. No, I'm pretty sure that's Casper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's the friendly ghost.
Oh, that's right.
He's a good ghost.
Mm. Yeah, no.
He's a chill ghost. He's a ghost you could have a beer with. But the Nope ghost? No.
No. I don't think I'd have a beer with Casper. He looks too young. Like, I don't think you're old enough to drink, buddy.
Have a juice box with Casper.
But then I'd be weird.
Yeah, actually, Casper can just go drink juice on his own.
Yeah, you can just...
We don't need to be involved.
Yeah. Stay in your lane, mate.
Haunt your own house.
I'm real comfy, by
Yeah?
the way. Yeah.
Excellent. I'm in my typical shrimp posture.
Very good.
That's how you get your best lines, is if you sacrifice your posture.
Yep. I've heard that.
Shrimp
Does
core.
every tattooist have a bad back?
Oh, 100%. I haven't met one who doesn't. Me and a couple of my coworkers are going to get matching tattoos of shrimps, specifically, just because I like the... Ugh. It's a point of pride.
Zane, have you found the comedy has informed the songwriting a bit, and vice versa? Because there is a lot of humour in your music as well as on the stage. And does that cross over the writing process for your comedy and the band?
To be honest, not really. Mainly because I am shithouse at writing lyrics, and it's the same issue that I have with writing jokes. I don't know if it's a motivation thing or what it is, but I always leave lyrics to the dead last minute.
Yeah.
Like whenever we're recording stuff, we'll go in with the music, and then I'll be like, all right, well now I have to sing. I don't have any fucking words for this song. So I'll just be like in the studio just frantically just writing shit. And I kind of do that with comedy too. So I think it's just my laziness that informs both.
Or you just work well under pressure.
Or maybe it's that.
And it seems to be working for you too. Like it's
Yeah, it seems to be.
Yeah.
It's probably not a great work ethic to be taking into... I mean, comedy it's kind of fine because it's just me. But if the band are relying on me to come up with song lyrics, I should probably just get off my ass and do it.
How do you guys structure that? Like, is it mostly you doing the writing, or...?
I write most of the... So I'll come up with like the bones of like whatever the song is. More often than not, how I kind of envision it is what it ends up being. But if we have time to sort of work on it before we take it to the studio or whatever, Joel and Jono bring their influences into it, and we kind of mold the music together, and then the lyrics just wait until we're about to record it. And then, yeah, then it just becomes fucking Stress City.
Just make it up on the spot. Freestyle.
Yeah. Hey, look where we are.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Freestyle mention.
Yeah, no. A lot of the time I'll get an idea in my head and just like tunnel vision that idea. And Joel and Jono are really good at sort of deconstructing elements of it that don't work or won't work. And then sort of we kind of backtrack from there.
Fresh pair of eyes kind of deal.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, there's no real rhyme or reason to any of it. Just what comes out.
Just comes from the soul.
Yeah. My crippled, twisted soul.
My dark, twisted mind. You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't understand.
That's the emo band.
Yeah, straining to achieve.
That's coming out, yeah.
Yep.
And thank you, everyone. We are getting lots of people watching, lots of comments. So thank you for tuning in. And we've had lots of positive comments. That is looking awesome, Vicky.
Oh.
So
Thanks, guys.
very cool.
Oh.
And we've also had a request from 3Clam to possibly bring back the afro. And he sent in a pic for us.
The afro? Do we get to see the afro?
God.
That's incredible.
That was, I had that thing for a long time. I don't have any plans for bringing that back. Thanks for asking. Thanks for trudging up that horrible, horrible memory. No, it just, you know what? All of my friends would always be like, how can you see it? I'd be like, yeah, I could see fine, I'm fine. And I couldn't see shit. I could never see anything. It was so annoying. But I was just stubborn about it for some reason. I just did not want to get my fucking hair cut. And then eventually I did, and I was just like, oh fuck, that's so much better.
I don't know, if I could grow hair like
It
that, I
looks
would leave it
cool,
forever. Yeah.
It would, whenever I couldn't dry it properly, like after having a shower, unless I like blow dried it. But if I blow dried it, my hair would just go frizzy as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
So I would just leave it. And then in winter, whenever I walked to school, there'd be icicle in my fucking hair. It was awful. It was the worst.
Oh, God.
But I'm actually getting a haircut tomorrow, so I'm not keeping the afro. I'm not bringing it back.
Yeah, we spoke about this. You're shaving your head and then gluing on the emo fringe.
That's right. I'm
Yeah.
preparing for Dancing Fest.
It's happening, right?
It's happening.
Okay.
I'm going to glue it on crooked so that the emo fringe is straight. Wait, how does that work?
I can picture it.
Yeah?
I can picture it.
Yeah, cool.
Just be careful, though, because my partner had an emo fringe and had it for years and years and years. And literally even today, so I've known him for 12 years, one of his pupils is bigger than the other.
Oh, no.
Because it didn't get enough light.
Oh, no.
Seriously?
Truly. Yeah, you can literally see it. It
That's amazing.
was so cute, though. The emo style, it worked.
Yeah, got into the music, but I never really got into, like, the style. So, like, I've listened to, like, Slipknot and fucking all of those bands.
I saw them for the first time at Knotfest this year.
Oh, really?
It's fucking incredible.
I missed it. I wish I went.
It was crap. It was shit. Don't feel bad. It was bad.
I'm glad I missed it.
No, it was amazing, actually. I'm sorry.
I really want to see Slipknot now because their drummer, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he got kicked out or if he left amicably,
Oh.
but he's been replaced by a drummer named Eloy Casagrande, who is the drummer for Sepultura.
Oh, okay.
And he is fucking unbelievably good. He's just all power. And yeah, I just want to see him. I just want to see him with my peepers. I just want to get my eyes on him.
I wonder if I saw him. I don't know. I don't know enough about them.
I think he was their drummer for Knotfest.
Okay.
I think he's been there for like maybe a bit over a year or a couple of years now.
Right.
I might be misremembering that.
I just like the guy who has the stick and his whole job is to like ding the
Yeah,
metal drum.
he's great.
Yeah, he's
Clown.
amazing. Yeah, it was excellent.
I like the dude with the spikes in his head. Apparently he never takes his mask off.
Never.
No, he's
No,
just
that's
like
actually
that.
just his face.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, that's their faces, right? What do you mean masks?
Oh, I meant a metaphorical mask.
Okay.
You know,
all
when
right.
you
Don't
know,
ruin this for me.
when you get off, when you go on stage or something, you have to put on
Okay.
airs. Put on
Okay, I'm not a
facade.
performer. I wouldn't understand.
Oh, fair.
Yeah,
fair.
all right.
Well, sometimes you have to be nice to clients who are awful.
I've never had an awful client.
Yeah.
They're all perfect.
Very diplomatic. of
Unique
you.
like snowflakes.
Yes. I'm not. I'm a dime a dozen.
What am I supposed to say to that? No. You're the only Zane I've met.
Oh, great.
Yeah. You ready for some shading?
I am. I'm so ready.
Hell yeah. Actually, I lied. There's just one more line.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just get ready for another line then.
I do that to people all the time. I'm like, all right, your tattoo's done. Wait.
I'm so keen to have this guy on me.
Hey. So what's his name?
You know what? I have been thinking about it. So my frog's name is Hanzo.
Amazing. Like Hattori Hanzo.
Yes. But his name is Henry Hanzo.
Henry Hanzo.
Yep.
The long-lost grandson of Hattori Hanzo?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Long lost frog princess
Frog
type
son.
of Hattori Hanzo.
That's it. To use his full title.
Yes. His full legal title.
His government name.
Yeah. That's what it says on my birth certificate. I don't know. I don't know what I want to name him. It'll come to me when I look at him, I think.
Maybe if we figure out his story.
Ooh, yeah.
So he's a Ronin.
He's a Ronin. He's a rogue.
He is.
Hates the Emperor.
He does.
Hates the Emperor.
But why does he hate the Emperor? Just for like capitalism reasons? Feudalism reasons?
No, I think it's personal and petty.
Okay.
I think it's real petty.
What if he was in love with the Emperor and the Emperor shunned him?
Yeah, I like that actually.
And now they're mortal enemies.
Now they're mortal enemies for eternity.
For eternity. That's so tragic, actually. I
That
feel
is
myself sad.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Poor dude.
There will be a happy ending. We just haven't figured out what it is yet.
You know what? I've decided there won't be a happy ending.
No. We're
gonna-
stopping the tattoo right now. There has to be a happy ending for him.
Okay, fine. It won't end in seppuku then.
Okay. Good. I feel like that's something that someone who's thinking about making this end in seppuku would say.
No, not at all.
Okay, all right.
I think maybe just a nice dinner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They shake hands.
High five.
They never become friends per se, but they understand each other.
They're amicable.
They're amicable.
Yeah, okay. That's a fair and realistic ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'll allow you to have this tattoo. That's a good story.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, no, the name eludes me. Maybe Greg?
Greg the Ronin.
Greg the Ronin.
Yeah. Gotta write him a theme song.
That's actually not a bad idea. Greg the Ronin?
Greg the Ronin. Greg the Ronin and Egg Boy. I was listening to that in the car. in the
Oh,
morning.
really?
Yeah. It's a good one.
Thank you. I wrote that as an acoustic song, and then we just were like, oh, what if we turned it into a band song? I was like, no, I don't know if it would work, really.
It works.
But no, I think it works. Works well enough.
Yeah.
The roughest vocals in the West. That was particularly rough. When we recorded that, we were out at a place, some place in Sydney, and we're out till like 3 in the morning or something, or 4 in the morning, and then some dude, like, he was on something, I don't know what he was on, but he like came over to us and just rambled a bunch of nonsense, and then grabbed my friend's boob, just out of nowhere. And my other friend Billy was like, what the fuck are you doing? And out of nowhere, this dude hit Billy, hit my friend Lisa, and then hit me.
What the fuck?
And I was like, what the fuck's going on here? And then I just hit him back, because...
Of course, that's what you do.
Yeah. And then he left, he like ran out of the venue. And then my friend Billy ran after him. He was just like, that guy hit a woman. I was like, no, it's not worth it. And so he ran after him, and I was like running after them. And I was like starting to catch up, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm pretty fast. And then he took off his backpack and it wrapped around my ankles, and I just ate shit on the fucking pavement.
Oh, God.
So yeah, and then I had to record vocals the next day.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten that's where this story was going.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, that's a shit thing that happened to you.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, if you're wondering why the intro to that song sounds like I'm gargling marbles, that is why.
It lends to the vibe, though.
Thank you.
I think it works.
Thank you. I do too.
So you never caught the guy?
No, he caught him.
You caught him?
Yep. And then the police rocked up like 2 seconds later.
Oh, God.
And then, I don't know what happened after that. Some say he went to a mental health facility. Don't know who those people are either.
Just them.
Just them.
Them.
Just the word on the streets.
The legend
Yes.
of that guy.
That guy.
Another person to end up in your giant pit.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's the first one in there.
The enemies.
Yeah. The canyon of enemies.
Canyon of Venice.
I think I'd probably put a lot of politicians whose names we won't name in there.
Yes. Me too.
They're all just hanging out. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll feed them. I'll chuck in a punnet of berries every now and then.
Punnet of berries. That's actually the favourite snack of the politicians.
It is.
The punnet of berries.
It is. In America, the berries depend on whether you're blue state or red.
What do you...
Raspberries or blueberries, you know. Yeah.
And what if you're an independent?
You get nothing.
You get nothing?
Absolutely nothing.
Teal berries.
Teal berries.
You get a melon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd pick the melon.
You know what? I think I'd pick the melon too.
We got a good question from 3 Clam. First, he asked earlier, I missed this question, who is your favourite person in your D&D group? And then we want to also hear about your campaign, your D&D campaign.
Oh. Well, my favourite person in our D&D group is me. No, our D&D group is all like my best friends, so I love them all very dearly. Our campaign is kind of cooked at the moment. The last session was the most normal session we had, but before that, we went on a bit of a... Look, I was in an enchanted forest. There was a big-titted fairy just getting around, and everyone told me not to follow it, and I was like, I gotta follow it. I gotta see where this leads. And then it led into a hole in a tree, and then that hole led to another dimension, and then I ended up in a sex dungeon, and then, long story short, I had to cut off the fairy's head and shove it up my asshole. And, yeah, that was traumatizing. And then the next session, I ended up... Fuck, what did we even do? So most of our party wanted to climb a tree, and then I ended up offering my services as a sommelier, and did very badly at that too. So, yeah.
So I haven't actually played D&D before. Is this usually how it goes?
I have no idea. I don't know. I've never played D&D before either. Our campaign, like our dungeon master, is very, very lax with the rules, which is good for us because none of us have really played before. So it's just kind of, yeah, it's just a bit chaotic.
A bit cooked.
But it's good. That's how I like it.
All I know about D&D comes from Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm not honestly sure what's like accurate and what isn't.
I haven't played Baldur's Gate.
Wow, you should.
I really want to. It looks fucking awesome.
It's like based on D&D, but I just remember getting really excited because I was in like a just like a trading card shop in Melbourne, and I saw that there was like an owlbear, and I was like, holy shit, it's those things from Baldur's Gate. And the looks that I got from everybody around me,
Oh, no.
I was like, oh shit, I've committed a cardinal sin here. It still keeps me up at night.
Nah, I should lean into it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's like those people who are like, they wear Nirvana shirts waiting for people to be like, name one of their songs. And they're like, they're
Master
a
of
band.
Puppets?
Yeah. Or even just, this is a clothing brand. What are you talking
What
about?
the fuck are you talking about? I got this at JJ's.
Yeah.
Does JJ's still exist? I haven't been clothes shopping in a while.
Was that not the one that just like went into administration or something?
Maybe.
Oh, no, don't tell me that. That's where I used to get all my emo fishnet gloves from.
Oh, cool.
Oh no, that was Just Jeans.
Oh, that's less.
Phew.
Yeah.
Oh no, I wear their jeans. God damn it.
Should have branched out, sold something else.
Just other stuff.
Yeah, don't just sell just jeans.
Just jorts.
Just jorts?
Just jorts.
Now that's a business model I can get behind.
Yeah, I'd shop at Just Jorts.
Fuck yeah.
Jorts are booming at the moment.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting around them.
People have brought back like Jenko jeans too. I love it.
Don't know if I love it, but
I love
each
it.
to their own.
Ironically.
Alright, that is a little bit pinchy.
A little spicy.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just
We're packing some black. That's the way that goes.
Yep.
I thought about doing some gentle stipple shading on this one, but I was like, nah, you can take it.
Nah, pack
Let's do
black.
solid black.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's like colouring in.
I was never much good at that. That sounded way sadder than I meant it to.
We all have our talents. Positive vibes, positive vibes.
When I find mine, I'll let you know.
Okay, cheers. Lend me one of them.
Yeah.
Where did you find your artistic flair, Vicky? You said 3 years ago it was tattooing, but I'm sure it was before that.
Yeah,
I assume.
I've always been drawing. I was that kid that like didn't pay attention in class because I was too busy drawing dragons in my book. I think a lot of artists can relate to that. And I did an illustration course, and then that didn't really lead to any kind of jobs for a while. So I did like private commissions. I did some gallery stuff. Interned, did like commissions online, and then I did some kids books. That was a lot
That's
of fun.
cool.
Really?
That was really cool. Just like readers for like year 3, 4.
Can we pull any up? Are they online somewhere?
I'm not sure. It's they're called Kids Rule.
Cool. ROOL.
I think no, but Kids does have a Z.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, Kids Rule.
Kids rule.
I'm not sure if you'd be able to find it, but it was certainly an adventure. But I did all of those when I did 8 titles. I didn't write them. I just did the illustrations. But
Did you have a particular like goal in mind going through like an illustrating course?
I just wanted to draw cool shit.
Yeah.
I was writing a bio the other day for another project that I'm going to be doing, and I was like, my goal is just to like piss off every art teacher who was like, it's not enough to just draw a cool dragon.
It's always enough to draw a
It's
cool
always enough to just draw a cool dragon. You know, you don't need to have a rationale for it.
dragon. Yeah.
It's the rule of cool. It's got to look sick as fuck. That's all that matters.
It's always the way, well, not always the way, but very often the way with like art teachers is that they're very set in their ways, and
Yeah.
very rigid with their creativity.
I had some good ones, but I had some shockers too.
Yeah.
No, I haven't had much luck finding those.
It's fine. That's cool. That's cool with me. I did get to draw Tony Hawk though for one of them because it was like the 2 girls wanted to
That's awesome.
go skateboarding. So I did like a little chibi cartoon Tony Hawk.
That's sick.
That was sick. That was fun. But yeah, so did that. Super psyched about it. Moved back to Canberra. Of course, my partner and I both lost our jobs because of lockdown.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were in Melbourne at the time. And when I came back, I was like, all right, big move, big change. It's time to do what I really want to do, which was always tattooing. I always wanted to do it. I had a couple of opportunities throughout the years that just kind of didn't pan out. Just because of money and life and chronic illness, all of that stuff. So,
I imagine it'd be a hard thing to get into as well.
yeah, it's not easy. It's all about timing and stuff. And even if it's the exact right time for you, the shops around may not be looking for apprentices.
Yep.
And,
And there's probably a long list of people that want to get into it.
oh yeah, everyone wants to do it.
Yeah.
The ones that confuse me are the ones who want to do it and they've never drawn before. They're like, I want to be a tattooist. And you're like, what kind of art do you like to do? Oh, I've never drawn before. Well, why do you want to be a tattooist?
It's the vibe, It's the aesthetic. I just want to tell people I'm a tattooer.
It's not as glamorous as they seem to think it is. It's a lot of late nights, swearing at your iPad screen. And,
Yeah.
yeah. Going to the pub with your friends and you're just doing your work. But most of my friends are tattooists, so we're all doing it at the same time.
Yep.
We're all just like, what are you drawing for tomorrow? Oh, yeah, this thing.
It's almost like a group study session.
Yeah, it's quite nice. Over some chippies and beers.
Love some chippies and beers.
Oh, fuck, I love some good chippies.
Oh, mate. How long do you think you'll tattoo for?
Like today?
No, I mean, is that your long term? You just want to do this forever?
I think so. It's been my dream job for so long. I can't imagine doing anything else.
Yeah.
I think generally the thought is you do it until your body gives out, really.
Yeah, fair.
I think I said the other day I intend to die in my chair at my station.
Mid tattoo?
Maybe mid-tattoo. I was picturing there's a client downstairs just why is she so late? I was like, oh, she's died. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad now. I get the last one over on someone, but I don't know. Nah, I just love it. Love the chance to chat to new people because it's a very one-on-one kind of thing. You're designing for someone, and that was the big difference that I found compared to illustration for books and things. Was that for that you were working with a team of people who would go through each of your drawings with a fine-tooth comb, go, can you change this around? Can you change this around for this reason, that reason? Sometimes the reasons didn't really make sense because they were seeing it a different way than you were.
Right.
Whereas when you're tattooing, it's like, what do you want?
Yeah.
Let's work on it together.
I want something sick.
Yeah.
You're a sick artist.
Tell me about what, makes you happy and I'll draw it for you, not for a team, not for, ongoing profit for somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And occasionally it's just what video game are you absolutely obsessed with at the moment?
That's such a great tattoo question, actually.
I love it. Because I think we're going to do a Sekiro piece eventually, aren't we?
I'm still deciding between... I'm pretty sure I want the Corrupted Monk.
Mm-hmm. Well, I haven't played it yet.
Oh, true.
And I have to play it
You
before
have to play
I
it.
do this tattoo.
Yeah.
It won't be right.
You have to platinum it, actually.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'll try and platinum Bloodborne at least.
Yeah, okay.
Small goals. Stick to small, achievable goals. Like platinum in Bloodborne.
Sekiro was the first one that I platinumed.
Oh, yeah?
Out of them. Because it's one of the rare FromSoft games that it gets easier the more you play it.
Okay.
I mean, they all get easier the more you play it, but it mechanically becomes more, smooth and more fluid.
It's a little rhythm-based, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. Because you just, you have to parry everything.
Oh, I'm shit at parrying.
Yeah. Yeah, I got fucking destroyed the first first couple hours in.
Is there a Tree Sentinel similar boss, though, that kind of teaches you what you can and can't do in the beginning?
There is, but it's one of those ones where it's you're scripted to lose. Mm-hmm. So, you just feel helpless. And then the next thing you come up against is equally, like, if you have no idea how to play the game, it is equally as fucked to fight.
I see. I like that. It's like the opposite of a power fantasy.
Yeah.
It's like you're not an all-powerful space marine
Yeah.
who's definitely going to, you know, save the day. You're just like some guy.
Some guy getting shit on.
Yeah. Or you're like some dead guy.
Yeah. Some dead guy with no arm.
Some fucked up little creature. He's got to claw his way to the top. And then when you do, you're like, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Am I the best at video games ever?
It does make you feel like that.
It does.
When you beat the final boss of Sekiro, you're just like, I'm so good.
Yeah.
I'm so good at this. I could be a streamer. I could do this full time.
Do you have that thought a lot?
No, I could not be a streamer. I do not want to talk to that many people every day. Anonymous? Oh, God, no. Yeah.
It's almost like when you're doing something you do every day, but there's a camera on you. It feels a bit different.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, imagine that.
I was a little bit nervous, guys, not going to lie.
I was too. I was so nervous. I was like,
You're doing great.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So are you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about.
Well, I kind of like that about tattooing, though, is because, like, I mean, we all get social anxiety, but I get it pretty bad sometimes.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I'm tattooing, I'm busy. I'm doing something. Half my brain is occupied. So then you end up just having the most, like, fun, unhinged, cooked chats.
Yeah.
Especially, like, with day sessions. By the end of it, you're just like, what is even happening? How do we get onto this subject?
Because like a full day, and even for like the person getting tattooed, for like a day session, by the end of it, you're just delirious. You know, like, what are we even talking about?
Yeah. It's like you've had adrenaline going all day. Like
Yep.
you've been sitting in the same position all day.
Trying to pretend like it doesn't hurt,
Yep.
which it doesn't.
No, I'm sure it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, you can't even feel it, can you?
Absolutely not.
Huh. But like, we can always tell though.
Yeah.
I always respect it when people are just like, yeah, that fucking hurts.
Yeah.
All right, moving on, you know?
No, I like to seem tough. I want people to think I'm tough.
Well, they can think you're tough when they see your tattoo.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't try to impress your tattoo artist. Impress other people.
Yeah, not the target audience for that.
Well, when I get tattooed, I'm a little baby. I'm like, this hurts. Do it to other people all day, but when it's my turn.
What's your favourite tattoo that you have?
Ooh. I think I love my throat tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
That was Jasmine Jade did that one.
Cool.
She also did one of my other favorites, which is it's a Starion from Baldur's Gate.
Cool.
It's a big thigh piece. We're in the process of colouring it at the moment. On my other leg, I've got Urbosa from Zelda.
Oh,
Did you play Breath
sick.
of the Wild?
I did, yes.
Yeah,
I
Urbosa.
love Breath of the Wild.
Muscle Mummy Urbosa.
Yes.
I love her so much. Space Whales did her for me.
Oh, cool.
And she also did my Arcane tattoo. I've got Victor's eye on my calf.
I haven't seen Arcane yet.
Oh, it's so good.
I
Don't get me started.
Yeah, okay.
It's like,
No,
it's a
get
bit
started.
of a hyperfixation
Get
at the moment.
started.
I
That's
don't
what we're here
even know
for.
where to begin. I don't even know where to begin.
How does the first episode start and end?
Oh no, I'm on the spot now. I think you just need to watch it.
Yeah, okay.
It's got really cool characters and animation and stuff. But when I tend to like get into something new, I get like too into it.
Yep.
And I'm like drawing fan art 24/7 that no one will ever see. But
Do you get to the fanfic, the point of like writing fanfic and shit?
I read a bit of fanfic. I don't write it.
Yeah.
I read a lot of it. I just think it's so good when everybody's kind of on the same page and creating art about something similar.
Yeah.
Even if it's goofy, even if it's like, I don't know.
And there's some fanfic out there that gets fucking unhinged. Have you ever read Pokemon fanfiction?
No, have you?
Fucking yes.
Tell me about Pokemon
It's
fanfiction.
just all fucking horny and gross and just weird.
And how did you get onto that subject?
A
Delete your Google search
a
history.
friend of mine told me about it.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Yes, your friend Zane.
Yep. Yeah. No,
But
it's
even
just-
that, like, I mean, I'm not about to read it and be like, hell yeah, Pokemon smart. But I'm kind of glad that it's out there.
yeah.
You know what
Someone
I mean?
had to do it, you know.
Yeah. It's like, let your freak flag fly.
Yes.
It's more like you finish a show and you're just like, I want more of that. But not
Yeah.
necessarily more of that. I just want to see what would happen if these specific characters were like...
Real horny for each other.
I was going to say working in a flower shop, but, you know, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, like standard normal fanfic.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, super normal.
Yeah.
I don't read that fucked up shit. Yes, I do.
Uh,
And it's actually kind of amazing what, like, subjects people will get super into as well. Like, I'll find a new author, start reading a whole bunch, and then go to their page to check out what else they've done. And they've got, like, 50 10-chapter things about, like, real-life hockey players.
oh,
Or, like, Law and Order SVU. And I'm like, okay, we've just gone from reading, you know, like, Star Wars fan fiction. And now you're like, what if Dwight from The Office had superpowers and was super horny?
I would read the fuck out of that, actually.
I'm sure it exists. I'm sure you can find it if you search hard enough.
Yeah, it's a weird world. Fan fiction.
Sure is.
Nothing will beat My Immortal, though.
Oh my God, My Immortal. The dramatic readings of that.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
Oh,
Or even just like getting some friends together and just like doing a drunk reading of that.
yeah. Never fails to get a laugh.
So good. What are you doing, you motherfuckers? Said Dumbledore.
Greatest line ever.
Incredible. You know, they tried to track her down for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they found her, but they said they had for a while. But it was just a was a red herring. It wasn't her.
Yeah, damn.
Because people use it as a way to like promote their fantasy books or whatever. They're like, I've written this thing, and by the way, I'm also Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway.
That's right.
That's her name. That's burned into my brain at this
forgot
point.
that was her name. That's so good. What are you doing, you motherfuckers? Said Dumbledore.
And she's like in love with Draco Malfoy or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like every second line is just horny for Draco.
I'm so like off Harry Potter for topical reasons.
Yeah, me too.
But I think we just replace it with My Immortal.
Yeah.
In every bookstore, just My Immortal.
Yep. Every volume of Harry Potter is just My Immortal.
But it's like leather bound and
Yeah.
like illuminated medieval manuscript style. I kind of want that now.
I kind of want that too.
I want that. We'll find like an artisan on Etsy who can make that for us. How's your leg feeling?
Mostly fine. A couple of bitey bits, but aside from that,
That's your calf.
yeah.
Bit spicy. We've almost done our shading. So
Hell yeah.
that means we're almost done.
Almost done.
Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely keen to get it coloured as well.
Hell yeah.
Because as much as like, I don't know, I just like having coloured tattoos.
I love colour tattoos.
Yeah.
I never thought I would. I always thought I'd be a person that has lots of black and grey.
Yeah.
Or even just black work. But colour just, it tickles my brain.
Yeah.
It's so fun to look at. And it's fun to tattoo as well.
Yeah. I'm very excited for the Demon Lady. It's going to be a
So
good day.
keen. That's not far away too. I think that's
That's true. I need to
Next
get work
month.
off for that.
you what?
I need to get work off for that.
Oh, just call it sick.
Yeah.
And just hope that they haven't watched this podcast.
And then hope they don't remember that I don't have a tattoo here.
Oh yeah. Would you usually wear long sleeves?
I mean, it's never too late to start.
It's like it's always been there. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I've had this since I was a boy.
I was actually born with this tattoo.
Yeah. In fact, I grew from the tattoo.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't know why, but I'm thinking about My Little Pony now. Like, you know how they have the cutie marks?
You know what? I do.
You do?
Yeah,
I
I
know
do.
you do. You're going to pretend you didn't, but you
I
do.
was like, you know what? Fuck it. Yep.
Well, are they born with those, or do they like grow with their personality, or do they get them tattooed on?
I'd like to think that they grow with their personality.
Yeah, because imagine like being born with a cutie mark that's a specific thing, and you grow up and you're just like, fuck's sake, I actually hate soccer.
I imagine it doesn't grow with you. I imagine it's like a thing that you earn. Like it appears when you find your thing.
Ah, yeah.
When you find your calling.
I see. Well, if you're calling something like really like inesthetic though, like something that's not cute.
Oh, yeah, good question. I mean, you can make anything cute, right?
You absolutely can, actually. Just give it some pastel sparkles.
Yeah.
And anything's cute.
Anyway, that is the extent of my knowledge about My Little Pony.
Sounds like it needs some fanfic of its own.
Do you know what? There is a lot of that too. And it's not good.
What a wonderful world we live in.
It's a dark place. My Little Pony fanfic. Not that I've read any of it.
No. Of course not.
No.
Of course not. Not even just for curiosity.
No. God. No. I really hope no one in my family is watching this.
Well, plenty of people have been tuning in, so it's great to see everyone watching live, because it's not every day you get to watch live and ask some talented Canberrans anything. So as we get towards the end of this piece, if you do have any final questions, please drop them in the chat. And we did talk about the some of the good stories of Zane on tour, but I wonder, Vicky, do you have any memorable tattooing stories you want to share with us today as we wrap up?
I mean, I've been really lucky. I've been given some amazing projects. I've kind of tried to keep my online presence a bit weird and out there, and just like keep it really me, try not to polish it up too much. And I think that's kind of attracted some clients who are looking for that, looking for something a bit out there.
That always baffles me when people go to a specific artist to get something that's not of their art.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you want like the personality of the artist to be on you, the kookiness?
Well, those are the ones we love, and that's
Yeah.
you're always going to get the best tattoo if you get something that the person's really psyched about.
Yeah, exactly.
So like I've been really lucky to get to do heaps of like just like really niche video game tattoos, that kind of thing, fandom tattoos, creatures like Alicia, who messaged earlier. We've been doing like a whole bunch of horror tattoos, like monsters and
Fuck yeah.
like we did. We've done a couple of xenomorphs now, but we also did Moda from The Ritual. We did.
Ooh.
Have you seen The Ritual?
I've seen the monster from The Ritual, which is sick.
It's real fucked up. It's got like a human body for a face.
Yeah.
It's got like too many appendages and.
I would love a tattoo of The Thing.
The Thing. I haven't seen The Thing yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been meaning to for a really long time. What's like the premise?
It's like these, I think they're researchers or something in Antarctica, come across, it's like a alien specimen, and then the alien can shapeshift into anything, and it takes the form of each of them, and then they have to figure out who the thing is, and then it's like this huge body horror thing.
Ooh,
it's so sick.
Okay.
It's so good.
It's John Carpenter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it definitely sounds right up my alley. I've seen some of the practical effects from it.
Yeah, it's great. I would love a tattoo of that dude's head coming out of like where his head's like extended up and he's got the fucking...
Oh. I'm trying to picture it.
Yeah.
It's been a little while since I've seen.
It's been a while since I've seen it too. I can see it in my head, but explaining it is...
Just like imagine the most fucked up thing ever. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I
want
love
that
a
on
good
my
horror
body.
tattoo. I find it so fun to draw just like messed up monsters, something real gristly and gritty and something where it's like not necessarily accurate. Like with the xenomorph, I was like, there's some things that are, the same all over, like no matter what iteration of alien it is. But other stuff you just get to go wild with it, like some of the
Yeah.
comics and stuff, as long as it's got the general shape.
Yeah, so long as you can recognize it as a xenomorph, I can go wild.
Yeah. It's very much whatever looks the coolest.
Yeah.
Go for it.
The rule of cool, as you said.
The rule of cool.
I know that I said I was comfy.
Not comfy anymore.
I've become increasingly less comfy.
Oh no, do you want to adjust yourself?
You know
sliding
what?
down?
There's no point at
Oh.
this stage.
We'll just accept it.
Yep.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Bring up?
Me. Yeah, I forgot we were doing a podcast for a second.
We're just hanging out.
just chilling.
I'm just goofing around.
No, I'm just happy to be here. Thanks for
yeah.
having me.
Thank you for coming and going through a tattoo live. It's
Yeah, it's surprisingly chill. I was very nervous about doing this, but yeah. As soon as the tattoo starts, it's just like, yep,
yeah.
good.
And these are the type of conversations I think are much more interesting than the formal interviews and stuff. So
Yeah,
and as you said, Vicky, the mere fact that you're kind of doing something while talking is really cool as well to see, because it does bring out a slightly different interview in a way.
has everyone been able to see the progress of the tattoo so far?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's that overhead camera,
Yeah,
right?
Oh yeah, I forgot that was there, to be honest.
Have you seen
Hold
it
on.
yet?
No,
So you're coming in blind.
I'm coming in blind.
To the reveal.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have no idea what we're
I have
doing.
no idea.
Cool.
I'm excited.
Hell yeah, we'll do a big reveal.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, speaking of future tattoos, Battle Snail.
Battle snail.
I'm keen for Battle Snail.
Battle snail. So he's got like, what did we say last time? You were like, he's got
He's got
flamethrowers on his shell?
flamethrowers could work. I was
Okay.
thinking cannons.
Cannons.
Like,
what about both?
Both.
Volcano Listos. Let's
Yes,
do all
both
of it.
works.
Yeah, amazing. This is
Maybe
the
it
most
could be
deadly
asymmetrical,
snail.
and one could be a cannon, one could be a flamethrower.
Yeah, it's like Blastoise, but fucked up.
Yes, actually. All right.
I don't even remember where that idea came from. You were just like, what if we did a battle snail?
Yeah, I just was like, Battle Snail. I want it.
I was like, yes, amazing, excellent, done.
Are you
Deal.
still doing a flash of animals going to war?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
How's
it's
that
actually
coming?
similar to this style, actually. Just wanted to do a bunch of different, like, warriors and things. I think it was... I saw a photo of... it may have been an art piece or it may have actually been, like, a historical artifact or whatever. But it was, like, a cat suit of armor.
Oh, yeah.
Like, with the full-on, like, pointed helmet and stuff. And it was, like, just a little kitty cat going to war. Like, what's he doing? Like, what liege lord is he fighting for? We don't know.
Himself, probably, knowing cats.
Himself, yeah. For the glory of mice and I don't know, yarn, all those stereotypical cat things. But I
Tuna.
tuna. For the glory of tuna. That's
Yep.
it. Yeah, just something along those vibes I think would be really fun.
Well, if this tattoo is anything to go by, the could be a good preview to that flash.
Ah, you've got the OG.
Yes. I came up with the idea.
You did. You did. And I just ran with it.
Hell yeah.
Where's your battle snail going?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Back piece? Your entire back?
Oh, that could.
Battle snail?
Battle snail?
Battle snail back
Battle
piece?
snail?
Mhm.
Oh, that's tempting. That's tempting. Too many ideas. too many ideas to think
little
about while
time.
currently getting tattooed.
Yeah, true.
It's like when you're like hungry and then you go shopping.
Oh, yeah.
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 It's like, I'm getting tattooed now. I want more tattoos. What do I want? I want all of them.
I often think that I'm like, I can't wait to be fully tattooed.
Mm,
The process of getting there will take a while, but
yes. I'm dreading doing my back, actually.
yeah.
Because everywhere else has been mostly fine. My thigh sucked. That fucking sucked.
I
But,
can be like that.
yeah, I feel like back is going to be just fucking terrible.
But backs are so cool because it's like it's such a big canvas space. It's like anything you've ever wanted to get, and someone's been like, "Oh, we can't do that, so small." That's what your back piece needs to be.
Yeah.
It's how you decide.
I kind of think it would save my back for someone to just be like, just go ham. Like, whatever you want to do it.
The magnum opus.
Yeah. So, I mean, the real estate is there if you're down.
Ooh. Okay. I have to think of a concept. You got to give me something to run with, though. Just even like a theme.
So, ooh, okay.
Samurai links. You're like, I know what I want already. I'm just pretending. Pretending to consider it.
Eldritch Madness. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Just a big, scary critter.
Yeah. Many tentacles, many fangs.
Amazing. Maybe even multiple heads.
Multiple heads.
eyes.
So many eyes. In fact, a head could be a whole eye.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah?
I can see it. And a back piece. That's perfect.
Yep.
All right, done.
Sick.
We'll do it tomorrow. Book you in.
No, fuck yeah. If I've got nothing to do.
Yeah, may as well. I can draw
Public
that in a
holiday.
night.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We'll just freehand it.
Yeah. I trust you.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
One day I want to do the back piece podcast where the camera's right at the face hole.
That's such a great idea, but I feel like you wouldn't get much out of the person getting tattooed.
And it'll be a very long podcast.
Yeah. Just 5-hour podcast. Just the whole time the person getting tattooed is like, don't fucking talk to me. Don't ask me any fucking questions, please. For the love of God.
I always tell people they're allowed to swear at me a little bit if the tattoo hurts a lot, but no one ever has. Maybe one day.
I'd feel very bad swearing at you.
Fair enough. Cute.
But also, like I've said, nothing you've done has hurt, so.
Yeah, tattoos don't even hurt.
Yeah, no. Anyone who complains is a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
Well, until we do the colour next time, we're done.
It's done.
Oh,
We're
fuck
done,
yeah.
Zane.
Oh, my knees.
Oh shit.
My knees.
Dude, and
Oh, I feel like an old man. Oh, very good. Thank you for that.
thank you. Thanks for chilling with me.
Have a sit up, yeah. Have a
Oh,
look.
fuck, that's gonna look sick. I can.
Hell yeah.
That's fucking awesome. Oh. God, my knee was on such a shit angle for most of that tattoo. Oh.
Well, we'll let you soak it in and enjoy, and thank you both for coming in and taking some time to join us in the flats, and
Thanks for the
thank you
opportunity.
to Freestyle and Sisters Inc. too for having us here. So thank you everyone for watching too. It's been an awesome episode. So we're actually back tomorrow night, same time, with Andy Willoughby and a special guest. So yeah, it's continuing. But yeah, thank you so much, and we'll let you guys check it out and get some photos.
Beautiful. Thanks so much for having me. Thanks for
thanks heaps.
tattooing me. It was
Hell
fucking
yeah,
awesome.
dog.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Legend, guys. Thank you. See you next time.
Bye.